This is the book of Ezekiel, chapter 38, verse 1. And the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, verse 2, Son of man, set thy face against Gog and the land of Magog, the chief prince of Meshach and Tubal, prophesy against him. Verse 3, Ezekiel 38 and 3. And thus saith the Lord, Yahweh thy power, behold, I am against thee, O Gog, the chief prince of Meshach and Tubal. Ezekiel 38 and 4, and I will turn thee back and put hooks into thy jaws, and I will bring thee forth in all thy army, horses and horsemen, all of them clothed with all sorts of armor, even a great company of buckler and shield, and all of them handling swords. Ezekiel 38 and 5, Persia, Ethiopia, Libya, with all of them with shield and helmet. Ezekiel 38 and 6, Gomer and all his bands, the house of Tolgomor of the north quarters, and all his bands and many people with thee. Ezekiel 38 and 7, Be thou prepared and prepare for thyself and all thy companies that are assembled unto thee, be thou a guard unto them. And this is the book of Matthew, 24, verse 6. And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. Matthew 24 and 7. For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom. And there shall be famines and pestilence, and earthquakes in diverse places. And this is the book of Revelation, chapter 11, verse 14. The second woe is past, and behold, the third woe coming quickly. Shalom, first and foremost, I would like to give all praises and glory and honor to Yahweh, Hashem, Yahweh Shai, Hashem, Karkadash. Shalom to the elders of Great Millstone for preaching the word truthfully and sincerely. And shalom to the Akim, scattered through four corners of the globe, preaching the word truthfully and sincerely as well too. I say shalom to the Akim out there. And this is a sit-down lesson that I want to bring out. And this is from Radar Online, published by Connor Shortmount, I believe, as of yesterday at 6 o'clock p.m. And it reads, WW3 fears, which is World War III fears. It says Vladimir Putin to position nukes in Belarus starting next month. It says Vladimir Putin stoked World War III worries again after announcing that Russian nukes will start beginning move into Belarus starting next month. The Radio Online has learned and starting developments to comes after the 70-year-old Russian leader. War against Ukraine continues to escalate every day. Putin and Belarusian President Alexander Zelensko met on Friday to discuss the placement of the nukes in Belarus. It says, according to the Daily Star, Putin announced that nukes will be deployed to Belarus on July the 7th and July the 8th. On July 7th and 8th, the preparations of the relevant structures is being completed, and we will immediately begin measures to relate to the deployment of the relevant types of weapons on your territory. It says Putin reportedly told Zelensko on Friday. It says a RadioOnline.com previously reported Putin first signaled that he plans to place the nukes in Belarus in March when the Russian leader deployed 10 nuke aircraft carriers into the Russian allied country. Putin then deployed a non-strategic nuclear weapons into Belarus in May, marking the first time in Russia deploying tactical nuclear weapons on foreign soil since 1991. It says, meanwhile, Belarus borders 3 NATO countries, meaning Putin could now reach several capitals across Europe should he decide to launch an attack against the Ukraine Barakatah, bless me. It says Ukraine aligned allies. It says Russia's weapons will also reportedly be capable of reaching several capital cities across Europe once the weapons are placed in Belarus. And it says the U.S. State Department recently condemned the agreement between Putin and Zelensky to place nukes in Belarus, calling the deal irresponsible. It's the latest examples of irresponsible behavior that we have seen from Russia since its full-scale invasion of Ukraine over a year ago. The U.S. State Department spokesperson Matthew Miller said after the agreement between Putin and Zelensky was reached, we have seen no reason to adjust our strategic nuclear posture or indications that Russia is preparing to use a nuclear weapon, he had. It says the whole purpose is to remind the West that Russia is a nuclear power, that its failures in the south of Ukraine that is unfolding right now does not represent the total of Russian power, which explained a reminder we are still here as a global power, and despite the failures of our army, we still represent a threat to you. He continues, it's all window dressing. So with that, hopefully this lesson was edifying of this recent news article as the scriptures that I brought out and pertains to this news article. As it says again, because you know the wars or rumors of wars heating up, Armageddon, Third World War, that's heating up as well too. As we're seeing nuclear escalations between these nations and different kingdoms. As it says again, World War III fears Vladimir Putin to position nukes in Belarus starting next month, while you have the current escalations with the Russia-Ukraine situation. And Russia been doing this latest increasing military activities as of late. You know, especially in the Yellow Sea, the Black Sea, and the Mediterranean Sea as well too. And as of recently, they fired off their missile as well too. They advanced ICBM missile, and that's sending that warning to the United States and the Western countries and NATO as well too, and Ukraine. So you know, those are prime examples of wars, rumors of wars, as Armageddon of these nuclear powers going at it between one another is continuing to increase. As it says again, Vladimir Putin to position nukes in Belarus starting next month. So with that, hopefully this lesson was edifying. I would like to give all praises and glory and honor to Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shai Ba'Shem, Makakadash. Shalom to the elders for preaching word truthfully and sincerely. And shalom to the Hakim, scattered to the four corners of the globe, preaching word truthfully and sincerely as well too. And until next time, I will say shalom.